I am sick and tired of every single dupe being talked about as one-to-one. And don't get me wrong, of course it's subjective, but there's this silly battle online about French Avenue and Maison Roa, which one's better, one's horrible, one's 0 out of 10, one's 10 out of 10, like, come on. But if there's one thing I can guarantee you is neither the Maison Roa, neither the flippin' Erdo Ragnar, neither the French Avenue one are one-to-one. And this doesn't mean they're not great alternatives, great twists and great fragrances in their own right, but why do we as creators have to put the label of one-to-one just to justify how good something is? Especially when you just unboxed the fragrance, you're sniffing it on paper and you're flipping telling me it's one-to-one. And the only reason people do this is because they know it will get more views rather than if they posted a proper review a week or two later. Test it on skin and try it thoroughly, then if you still believe it's one-to-one, then I can't challenge it, it's your nose. And I love dupes, I mean I literally own so many I believe to be better than the originals. So the point I'm trying to make is not that dupes are not high quality, but please let's not paint the picture to our audiences that every single flipping release is one-to-one. French Avenue released Vulcan Fur, to me it's better than the OG, but they also released Sequoia, it's more woody and more juicy, I still prefer the OG. They also released Atlantis, which is way less fizzy and more watery, I prefer the OG. Maison Roa released Vision, which is a way brighter and louder and better performing Pacific Chill. In this case, I prefer the dupe. And none of these fragrances that I mentioned are one-to-one, they're either better, they're worse, or they're great twists. And these not being one-to-one doesn't make them lose their value. It truly pisses me off because our community sadly loses credibility every time someone makes these claims. And we will continue to be called sellouts because some people will choose to lie for cash, or choose to be influenced for cash. This is a major reason why people dislike dupes in the first place, and a major reason why people will not even bother watching our content. More transparency, more respect for our audiences, that's all I can really ask for because that's all I'll strive to do. And if I ever go back on that word, please someone slap me on the spot.